Hey everybody, welcome to Delta Lodge Outdoors. Hope y'all have had a great week. It's Sunday, August 11th when I record this one. It's here at the ranch. It's raining. Been just a slow weekend. I haven't really done anything productive. I've spent time with the family and everything, which was important with me being going a good bit for work. So I just hung out with the wife and kids. Figured I'd come out this morning, record this, and we're getting closer to deer season. How many of y'all have actually been doing your prep and everything? Me, the area that I hunt here on my place, and where I have set up for my kids. I need to finish her box stand. It's been crazy. Haven't done that. But I feed year round, so I have feed out. So we've been getting pictures regular. So seeing the deer, having the deer out there, I'm not worried about. We have that. Setting it up where they can hunt, I still need to do some work. I haven't really done that. Just been working on everything else. So probably next weekend or the following weekend, I'll do a little work on theirs. Probably the following weekend, because I believe next weekend I'm going to the Oklahoma's putting on a outdoor. Sorry, there was some rattling in my shop. I was trying to figure out what it was. I'll try to edit that out. Oklahoma's putting on this outdoor show that's going to be about 7 to 5 a.m. there towards the city, and with a bunch of different seminars and everything that I signed up to go to, and just to see the world from a different light. Maybe they've got everybody does stuff different, so pick up some things from there. So diving into today's episode, we are, like I said, this is the 11th. This one will come out the 13th, so that's 17, 18 days from the end of the month. Yeah, 18 days. Then some of you have September starts, which I don't. So about 48 days from the opening of bow season. So in most places, because a lot of us have that October 1st. Oklahoma and Louisiana have an October 1st, so either place I would be hunting opening week is October 1st, which I am off opening week. We're intended on North Louisiana, so which y'all have heard me talk about numerous times. But it's drawing closer. Got my bow in a few weeks back. Finally got it all set up, and used one of the local archery shops here where I live at. Pat's Archery. If you have any work you need done on your bow, I highly recommend them. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, just other than they've done some work on my bow. I was extremely pleased. I literally brought them my bow and my sights, my fall-away rest. The only thing I bought from them was my arrow and my quivers. In my quiver, they didn't know. I bought the quiver a while back for one of my other bows. Never put it on it. And they didn't even know I was going to buy arrows when I brought it in there. And they didn't even know if that was they didn't even know that was their quiver. And I brought everything to them. And they installed everything for me. It was a great process. And they would have had it ready that day. And I told them, I was like, look, I'm off that's a few weeks back when I took off vacation. I was like, I've got all week, so take a day or two, whatever you need. And they called me like the following day or whatever, and it was ready. Great process, great to work with. We'll have them. I have some stuff that needs to be done to a couple of my other bows that I have that need to be set up for my boys. It's like the bearing counters, I believe, is what it is, that go from like 13-inch to 27-inch draw and like 20 pounds to 70 pounds or something. I have a pair of those that I'm getting set up for my sons. Excuse me, sorry I yawned. And I'll take it, have them do the work. So if you're here or they're local to you or looking for a shop that you don't mind driving to, I highly recommend them. I had a great experience with them. So got my bow back, shot it, threw a little video out last week on a short on YouTube from my saddle, shooting it. The bow shoots freaking amazing. It is a Gearhead Archery Pro 24-inch, which means its axle's 24 inches. I think 65 to 75 pounds is the draw weight on it or something like that. It's legit. It's freaking phenomenal the way the bow shoots and everything. Highly recommend. I am so sorry I can't quit yawning. I highly recommend Gearhead Archery. I got mine through Chest Thumper Outdoors, and you can fall back, and there's a episode with Trenton Crumpler, which Chest Thumper Outdoors, where we did a podcast. He hooked me. He's the one that ordered my bow through, and he sent in everything. You can order straight through Gearhead, or you can order through Trenton. Look him up on Facebook or YouTube. If it's Facebook, you can look him up under Trenton Crumpler, or go to Chest Thumper Outdoors on pretty much anything, and he's there. His YouTube page has like over 1 million views. He's done a lot of bow reviews and everything, and makes some badass arrows. I actually need to get with him and order some, and because he's legit on his stuff. Very knowledgeable. Like I said, we did a probably hour and 20-minute podcast a while back, trying to figure out. I know he's like me. He's supposed to make some trips this year hunting. We may be able to work it out where him and I, maybe not this year, early next year, we meet up and do a little bit of bow hunting together, either in Nebraska or Missouri, depending on which one we're in at that time and which section we're both in. So that's the last couple things I've been doing, getting prepared, excited, ready, feeling confident, in what I've got. I know here at my place I've got some good deer coming in. Some changes at work were made, so I won't be out the Panhandle after this week. So next week I'll be in a new location. But the good thing is I've spent time on the wildlife management by that location, and I'm gonna be able to scout it. I plan on hunting it in the evenings after work, because it's 15-20 minutes away from where I'll be staying. I'm super familiar with it, so really excited about being able to have that opportunity after work. The move was made. It was kind of like a shit sandwich. If anybody I work with listens to this, oh well. I mean, I'm on my own time, so it was not presented the right way, which is kind of a common thing with these guys. So with that, that's where my first couple weeks of season will be. Like, my bow's tuned and I'm ready. I've yet to even. I was gonna switch rifles this year. I have a full synthetic 308 that I've been. I am so sorry I could not quit yawning. That I've been trying to switch to for the last couple seasons, and I've yet to even sight it in. Scope's mounted on it. I haven't sighted it in, so I need to sight it and my muzzle loader in, and haven't done either one of those. So that might be coming up soon, weekend after next or something. Because like I said, I know next Saturday I'm going to that thing in the city. If any of y'all listen to this and y'all are going to be there, let me know. I'll be sporting a DFO hat, and I should have some with me, actually, so y'all get with me. We're gonna like I said, we're 48 days out. Super excited. I took the whole first week of season off, is what I put in for, because like I said, making a hunt with my dad and a few of the other guys. I had a great response on the pro staff stuff. Got to reach out to the guys and gals that reached out to me and get that set up. Excited about some stuff to do with those people. If I haven't got back to you, I do apologize. It's been hectic at work when you're trying to run a company, trying to work your normal job. Then you're out of town, so when you get in, you're constantly trying to catch up. Like, it's like I said, raining here. Being from South Louisiana, I never thought I'd live in a place I'd be like, we sure could use some rain. But it started raining last night. I'm like, that's nice. We could use that. It's pretty much going to rain all day. So most of the state's covered with a blob. So we're just going to get everything fine-tuned to for deer season, like my gear and everything. Once I get done with y'all, I need to go through all my stuff and get my stuff situated once I get finished recording of what gear, because like I said, we have the hunt planned. I will leave that. I'll be on it. The first day is a Tuesday, so we'll leave that. I'll get there that Monday, set up, scout. We'll probably hunt Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Should hunt Thursday. Friday, I don't know if everybody's gonna be leaving to go out, because I know one of the guys with us has a wedding he has to go to. One of the others has something else on like Friday night or Saturday night. So I may hunt. I'll hunt Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in North Louisiana. Then I'll probably come back up to my place and hunt Friday and Saturday. Hopefully I kill them both places. I know here I've got a good buck that I'm going to be pursuing. Got some does, so I should stick something that when I get back here with my new bow. And then I know with where we're going, I haven't set foot on that property in 2 years, but I know the property. I'm pretty confident that somebody in our group will get a shot, just because everybody I've ever taken has seen deer and shot at deer. So I'm gonna do that. Then this year, that's my first week of season. I should actually hunt 2 states, so kind of super excited about that. And I am completely not ready for any of it. I posted a picture a while back on YouTube, or short, whatever, like the cluster for off season. Mine hasn't changed. It might be worse. Like I have shit everywhere. I've got to go through. I've got 2 brand new camera arms that came in that they're still in the packaging. I've got to go through my cameras and check that stuff and make sure where everything's at. Camos, I think, put up. I got to get a bag. I got to get a bow carrier. I don't even have that set up yet to carry my bow. And I don't just want to throw it in the back seat. Well, that leads us back to, my Power Stroke's still in it. I got it. Some of y'all may remember they had to put a new motor, a new fuel system in it. They put the fuel system in it first, and on those 6.7s, the crank just kind of sits in place. So instead of checking that first to make sure that when the fuel system imploded, it didn't mess the motor up, they put the fuel system in it first, then had to check it, and the motor was out of time, like it was shot. Some bent valves and like twisted a rod, so whole new motor and fuel system in it. I get it back, literally drove it about 200 miles, and it would just randomly shut off. Like, crank back up and drive, no problem. Might not do it again, might do it, So I take it back to the shop and drop it off, because I figured it was an electrical issue, because it would happen when you got on a rough road. So it literally died. My driveway was pretty rough. I've done some work to it. It's a dirt driveway going in like eighth of a mile, and it died on it twice, but didn't die on the road. But as soon as I got back to my driveway, it hit those bumps, it died. So I was like, oh shit, I probably need to fix my driveway and the truck. So the truck's back in the shop, and I haven't talked to them in 2 weeks. They are having to change the whole wiring harness on it. I personally think that when they pulled the cab off to change the motor, they crimped something, but I don't know, not making any accusations. So I have no clue when I'm getting it back. Hopefully I get it back next week or 2, but that was one of the reasons I didn't go to Nebraska or Missouri and scout, because my truck's been in the shop since pretty much March, other than like a week. My wife has hers, but I don't like coming in on the weekends and taking her truck and leaving and going out of state and them not having a way to go. So I just was like, I'm not going to do it. And so that was why I didn't scout anywhere and everything. But everything happens for a reason, It's like I say, everybody always talks about, about getting too religious on y'all. God's got a reason for everything. Sometimes I say he's got a sick sense of humor. There's a reason he does something. We may never know the reason, but, good or bad, there's a reason. I'm not questioning it. I'm just doing what I need to do what I need to do. So that killed getting any like scouting videos or anything for y'all. But maybe not this week. Like this one comes out Tuesday. The following week, I might have some scouting videos coming, sub shorts and stuff coming out. I won't be real detailed on them because I don't want everybody to know where exactly I'm at, because it will be public land in Oklahoma. That I've got some pictures 2 years ago. I had cameras on there and I had some really good bucks. So I will miss the first week of season there. So when I go back the following week, let's see. First week is season's Tuesday. So when I go back that Sunday the 6th, I'll have hunted Louisiana and then my place. I'll probably make a bow hunt the 7th over there, and because I'll be near it all of October and November from my understanding. So I'll probably make some bow hunts that first week. Most of my deer pictures over there were the first, or like the 6th through the 10th, then when the rut hit. So I'll probably, that first week I'm over there, I'll probably hunt every evening unless I kill, if I kill a buck here, I'll only have one buck tag left. So once I kill a buck there, I'd shoot some does. But they had plenty of does over there too, so I may just shoot some does. I'd like to kill, 1 buck and 2 does this year, just to keep the freezer full. And that's in any combination, whether I do it when I get to Louisiana, I kill 1 or 2 does, and then I finish a buck up here, or however it happens. I'd like a total of 3 deer. Then if the boys kill, great. We'll go from there. Shit. Sorry, my mouse just disconnected, so I don't know if it's dead or what. So we that's what we have going on. We're gonna continue to each week push forward. I have like I said, I had guests last week. I have a couple more lined up. We're trying to get everything scheduled. My wife is actually supposed to be recording one with me and go over things from a wife's point of view of some of the things that, as hunters, because she comes from a non-hunting family, city girl from North Louisiana. So getting with me and like hunt as much as I hunt and fish was a total change for her, because she grew. Her grandfather bird hunted a little bit, but it was really not. It was just more of leisure time. Then she had a few friends through life that called themselves hunting. They really, it's not what we did, the public land, and still do the public land and going and doing even when, like they are, they're box stands and feeders, and I've got nothing wrong with that because I do it too. Like definitely about box stands and feeders for the kids. I make my own feed, so obviously I'm okay with feed. So we keep that out, but leaving your place and going to hunt public land for the fun of it, or going and camping for a week like that to hunt it, that's not something that she grew up around or was familiar with, because that was not anything they did. And I don't think they still not. I don't think. Sorry, I'm taking a BC. I don't think, other than myself and like the group I run with, she's ever been around that. So totally different for her. Totally different for her. And she's gonna come in and give a city girl's perspective of it. She kicked my ass for sure. I'm saying that about her. Because I will say this, she's taken to the country pretty well up here. We, if it wasn't for her and the boys taking care of the horses and everything, then when I'm gone, it'd be rough. But yeah, they have she has her goats and everything. So she has like 9. She'll be having some babies soon. I think like she's got like 6 or 7 nannies. They all should be bred. And speaking of that, if everything works right, I have which haven't had my mares tested, but I have my stud colt on my 3-year-old on 5 mares, 5 brood mares. So we should have 5 babies starting middle of March to like 1st of April. That 2-week period, we should have 5 hit the ground. Super excited about that and the crosses we have with them. I could do a whole podcast on like the breeding and what we have, and I'm not going to bore anybody that doesn't know it, but the ones that do, we have dual ray, we have play gun, highbrow cat, Pepto Boone small, some Shining Spark, then old school, some Blondie's Dude, straight back to Peppy Sandbadger. I know Pepto Boone Small is a son of Peppy Sandbadger, but I have another one that just goes back to Peppy Sandbadger, no Pepto Boone Small. I have a big Palomino that's off of a world champion barrel horse, and she's like 15-1, 15-2, long back. Crossed out on my colt, should make a hell of a heading horse, but also my colt has a 3/4 sibling that's running barrels, that's winning some money. So winning that, I think they've won about 40 grand off of him already. So we got mine's bred pretty good. He's a cow, got some run in him, but mainly cow. And super excited about the crosses we got, so that we can get, y'all can see a whole different side of TFO, which is actually our what we call THS performance horses, and here for the ranch and everything. And that's something that hopefully next year we'll dive more into and explain it to y'all, and it may become its own. It's going to become its own thing and going forward of how we do stuff. I'm looking at my board, my vision board here to the side. I don't know. Hopefully this year, myself and one of our really close guys on pro staff that's been with me for years, we'll be hunting off of a DFO platform, and because we both one stick, but we're looking at getting that situated for a platform. So hopefully I've got it ready, which, I've got to get off my ass. And then we were working with throwing like DFO on the side of a NASCAR this year, and just some things fell through, didn't have the time, and we didn't do it. So that's going to be on for next year. Our mock scrapes and scents were in our cover scents. We got really good stuff with that. Some of the pro staff guys will be getting some of those to try out, see what they think, and then we actually make our we make our own blend of seasonings for food and everything. We're working on trying to get that into market also. We have a lot going on with limited time, and just as everybody, and in today's society, whether you're whatever side of the spectrum you're on, Democrat or Republican, that things are costing more, and you're trying to do more with less. So that's what we're working. Then when you figure time into there, you got less time than you normally have. You got less money than you normally have, and you got more to do. It's a conundrum that we're in, and it doesn't matter what side you're on, you got to see it. And it's like, it's shitty all the way around, and there's a division in the cut, and I know what I'll throw at this, and there's a division in the country that shouldn't be there. So need to, whatever it is you do, pray or whatever for our nation. There's some bad things coming. Hopefully we get those straight. So back to the wonderful part is deer season's getting here. Super excited. We're 48 days out. What is y'all's start date? What is your plans? Reach out to us. As always, remember, introduce somebody to the outdoors. because you've heard us talk about that in some of our other podcasts. There's a battle front coming there too. If you look at what's going on in the other states, and you consider like, oh, it won't happen in my state. Well, guess what? They said the same thing, and it's happening. Showing the good side of it. Thank y'all, Julius, Craig, Delta Flage Outdoors.